verse.
I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. I will put them together as a sheep of Basra, as a flock in the midst of their fold.
Yeah, the flock in the midst of their fold, assembling us in Esau, in Basra, which is America. Good, in the midst of their fold. Good.
They shall make great noise by reason of the multitude of men.
Right, we're making noise now with the prophesying of destruction of Babylon, America, which is known as Basra in the Bible. Go ahead.
Then it says, verse 13, the breaker is come.
The breaker is Yahushai. All right, breaker.
Yeah, it says, the breaker is come up before them. They are broken up and have passed through the gate and are gone out by it. And their king shall pass before them, and the Lord Yahweh on the head of them.
All right, so when the Lord rescues us from Edom, Basra, the Lord had to sacrifice in Basra, Isaiah 34. All right, so when the Lord rescues us from Basra, from amongst the Edomites, we're going to meet Yahweh. We're going to meet the Lord. All right, so it says, the breaker is the Lord, and their king shall pass before them, and Yahweh on the head of them. So when the Israelites are rescued from the land of Edom, which is Babylon, America mainly, it says that wherever Esau builds, it's going to be called the border of wickedness. It says that in the first chapter, right? Esau dwells on the border of wickedness. Yeah, in the first chapter it says that.
Go ahead, Micah. Malachi.
It says the Malachi. That's the last book before Matthew. Yeah, Malachi says that he's going to, wherever Esau builds, it's going to be called the border of wickedness. All right? Meaning that's where the Edomites dwell, which are in the Bible are, let's say, the devil. All right, Satan. All right? That's another name for Esau, for Edom. Because Esau was prophesied to be the end of the world. It says that in Ezra 6 and 9, I believe. Yep. All right. So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of the following. All right. It also says in his blessing, in Genesis 27th chapter, that his blessing was a sword. All right. And we know that the beast in the book of Revelation has to have that sword. He has to. Because it was already prophesied that Esau was going to get the blessing of the sword. No other nation was going to get that blessing of that sword. Esau was going to get that blessing. Yeah. He got it first, and he maintains it with the most power, which does that in the form of the Russians, the European powers, and America. All right. And the beast makes up European powers, America, Canada, Australia, Spain, Turkey, those countries. But they make up the beast. Right? But originally it was just the 10 that was in Europe, but they're the same nation really. They just split up into different countries really. It's all just one. They're all Edomites. They make up a military organization, and it's identified as the beast in the book of Revelation. All right. In Revelation 18, yeah, breeze it. Revelation 18, 18:1. Yeah, breeze it. 18:1.
Revelation 18, verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory.
Right, when the angels come, they come with the light. All right, go ahead.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
All right, now get where it says that who was able to make war with her? Is that in 18 or is that in like 16? Go find
that.
13? 13.
And like,
13. Yeah, up top.
Like, yeah. Revelation 13.
All right, so that's the sword. Now give me the blessing in Genesis 27. So the beast is the Edomites. All right, so it has to be talking about Caucasian, so-called white people, that's what they call themselves, but the biblical nationality is Edomite.
13. You want it now? I can read it.
Yeah, read it, yeah.
This is book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him?
All right, so right there, so you go to the blessing, go to Esau's blessing. There's no nation on the earth more militant than the Edomites, all right, the Caucasians, so-called Caucasians.
Genesis 27, verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above.
6 and 9, Ezra.
And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Read it again.
Time. Genesis 27, verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother.
All right, hold right there. So by the sword shalt thou live. So that's his power. Read that.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Esau is the end of the world. There's going to be a third world's war. All right? Going to be a third world's war. Anywhere say whoa, whoa, whoa. That's 16. Come on, Daddy. Go read it.
Revelation 8 and 13. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, 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 to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels which are yet to sound.
Give me 9 and 12.
Revelation.
Yes, Revelation 9 and 12. One woe is past, and behold, there are come 2 woes more hereafter.
All right, so go back to the beast. Read the beast again.
God. This is Revelation chapter 13 and 4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, and who is able to make war with him?
All right, so that means what? You have other countries that submit to the European powers. In America, they submit. This is why you got the dollar. This is why they got the dollar is the
World Reserve currency.
The world reserve currency, and they trade all oil in dollars because they scared of the beast.
Yep.
They scared of what did Saddam wanted to do? He wanted to start trading oil in euros and gold. And then what? Next thing you know, he's apparently throwing babies out of windows. He got weapons of mass destruction, and they got rid of his ass because Gaddafi too, because everything is supposed to be traded in dollars because they worship the dragon. They worship the dragon, worship the beast.
Got a precept too.
Not that the Europeans were going to go for it. They weren't going to do that. They weren't going to defy America and start trading in euros or gold.
Quick precept.
Yeah.
It's Revelation chapter 17 and verse 17. It says, for the power had put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast.
Will you read that up?
This is Revelation 17 and 17.
Yep, go ahead.
God.
Read it again.
For the power. Revelation chapter 17 and 17. For the Most High had put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the power shall be fulfilled.
Until the words of the power should be fulfilled. Tell did he right there? Yeah, tell to come and take my spot. He about to wrap up. Don't very quiet. If he ain't already quiet. Read that again.
God, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and 17. For the Most High had put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast.
Yeah, so they wasn't going to trade their money, oil and gold and euros. They weren't going to defy the whore that sitteth on the beast. Nah, they working together. The whore and the beast working together. The whore is America. The beast is the European powers. All right, and together they make up the beast. She's a part of the beast. She's riding on it. Yep. There's more.
Yep. It says, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled.
There he is. Yeah. Good.
Yep.
Until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. You got to bang a U-turn. You got an aggressive turn down here. That's what I was doing. Until the words of the Most High will be fulfilled. So they're going to work together for a certain time. Yeah. And then it tells you in Obadiah, what it tells you that too. Is that 18? Did you hate the whore?
That's the next verse.
That's the next verse?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's in 17.
Yeah, Revelation 17 and verse 16. Right, reads, it says, in the 10 horns, EU, European powers, which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, America, right?
Yep.
And shall make her desolate.
So the beast is going to hate the whore, the beast, the European powers, going to hate America, make her desolate,
and naked.
And burn her with fire. Read it again.
Yeah. It says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Right, so that's going to be when the Europeans, something's going to happen, probably going to have something to do with the little hats. Yeah. They're going to turn against their allies, their NATO allies, and they're going to destroy America. Right? These young women are stupid. All women are stupid. All right, so I guess we've coming to an end of our lesson. Closing precepts. Maybe short and concise. Go ahead.
Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, thy power, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Yeah, so whatever kingdom is transgressing the laws more abundantly, the Lord is going to get rid of it. All right? And that's mainly referring to America right now. America is the most wicked country on the planet, mainly because of the witchcraft and the power they have over all the other nations. More? Go ahead.
Saving that, I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
Right, so we're dwelling in the land of the Edomites. The Lord's not going to destroy all of Israel. They're only going to destroy 2/3 of Israel in America and a certain number outside of America. Yeah, precept?
Yeah, Con.
12 or something.
This is Daniel's chapter 7, verse 18. Says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah, the saints are Israelites. All right, remember the saints are in an orderly arrangement. All right, the world is not orderly. The world is in chaos. All right, adapt, harmonious. Those are the Israelites. Who's that? All right,
Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
Yep, flying roll is a chariot. All right, go ahead, chariot of Israel, so-called UFO. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits.
Go ahead.
Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
Yeah. And that's the curse that America is under. They're going to be destroyed by fire, by the chariots of Israel and by the nuclear fire coming from Russia and the different European powers. Who's up? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord, Yakalba Page, with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed or confounded, world without end.
World without end. We went over that earlier. Iwalam which means that's equivalent to cosmos. It's referring to the Israelites, the kingdom of Israel. It's going to last forever. All right, under Yahweh Shah. All right, did you find a precept?
I got one to him.
All right, go ahead. All right, last one.
This is Mark 16 and 15 when we do it now, and it says, and he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature.
Yep, yeah, to every creature. So again, the good news is going to be preached to the Israelites for our salvation. But when it's preached to the heathen, it's telling you what they're going to encounter in the future. They're going to encounter slavery. They're going to build up the kingdom of Israel under the bondage of the Israelites. All right. So, hope you were edified. Shalom to the next lesson. Shalom. Yep.